Testing. Hello. There we go. 52 Bombagla chicken nugget. Alrighty. Where is it? There it is. gonna load first? This little nook or the shaders? There we go.
DeVries said the grand plan made her do it, huh? Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
Alrighty.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it. Hey, you smell gunpowder? Do you want to? Then buy one of my handy firearms. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
It's good publicity. Alright. What do you have? That's a crazy hammer. You can't hear me, right? Hello? Oh, okay. Making sure.
Mind telling me if I still got browse all you like. Feel free to... think I misplaced it. Browse all you like. I'm more inclined to get straight. Alright. Shotgun, we're gonna replace it. Right. We're gonna replace that rifle. You are not particularly good with money, and it has been noticed by your crew. Valerie has opened a savings account in your name. Portion acquired bits are automatically stored for later. Each level, you receive a dividend of those bits, with larger payouts every 5 levels. At level 30, your account is closed and you receive full payouts. Okay. Earn 25. I'm down with that. That just means I can't buy stuff too often. But that's fine. I usually scavenge.
are the informant lines? Hear anything good? Terrible.
Hey Google, turn off the light. Grab something real quick. Hey you.
Why you call me, nigga?
I need my charger.
Oh,
I'll give you the one that you need. Huh? Oh, okay. You come down, grab your charger back, alright? Alright. Okay, bye. Uh-huh. No. A bit better. Wait, what song?
rooms for you.
Okay, well, I am streaming, so bye-bye. Oh. Yeah, weren't you going to share that when you went to hang out with her? Also, I need a second. I am trying to pull up chat on my phone because it's not working on my computer. Okay. Ooh, wonderful. What a fall.
That must be Matriarch's Mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they?
What the fuck?
Lord, damn, what was that? There ain't been active fighting here in... I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Maybe here.
Attention passenger. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future. Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity. Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, might never be something again.
One of the most stunning ornaments.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next train arrives.
Hmm.
folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before.
Okay.
Well, best not to think
The
about it.
light is not helping my eyes. Holy. Trying to lower heat in my room. Damn. I look dark as heck.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's Mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by my... I had to leave them. Just, please, help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and I don't... Very, by my guess. She was been on the... She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. Hurry, please. We must hurry or... Thank you.
Okay. Let me see if this guy's wife and kid are zombies. Well, that's not dark or foreboding at all.
Got some bad company.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just leave with...
Up. Last time I trusted an idiot like that. And again, XP, at least. Can't be too mad. I'm missing one body. Ooh.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the... We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather... Welcome to... Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. I thought the name was... Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out. Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. You need anything, talk to Seer.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland full of life?
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot. Hope these folk don't have to wait as long.
It will process.
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dash... I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me. Forgive me. Thoughts of destiny and predictability tend to raise my... Where to begin? I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical... The Seer get... Now, take the datapad. With my thanks.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality... Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? In the future, a simple no will suffice. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What business is it?
Let's not be obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that? Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay. Victor is dedicated. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be, as my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. but I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate? Earth Directorate Agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the cease. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Where to first, Commander? Enray Range, Serenium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity?
The Paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the Grand Plan.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning.
Yeah.
Armed and ready.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well,
Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's up? You can't hear me? I am saying something. Oh, no, not yet. And Emily just took the wire, so... they're charged, yeah, but I still need to download the stuff and break them up. Yeah, I still need a micro USB, and Emily just took it to charge her phone, so... Yeah.
Have you beheld that new raffle up at the monastery? The order?
Where to first, Commander?
Right,
Henry
give
Range,
me a
Serenium
few
Manufactory,
seconds.
or Outpost?
Has only been told of the definition of
Okay.
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings.
Yeah, alright. I'll be up there in a second. Hi, I gotta run away for now. My dad needs me to do something real quick, so I'm gonna go do that. Be right back. I have returned it. My little sister's gonna be pissed. Well, I kind of took her wire for her little wireless charger, so she's gonna be a little mad. It's okay, I'll figure it out. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if I want. I do work tomorrow, yeah.
Wasted. On your command.
Sorry, just look down. Sure. Why not? Is it on your phone, or do you have like an actual journal?
Liquidate them! Commander, you're bleeding! Little pick rat's raring to go. orders. I hit the enemy.
Huh? Please refrain from sending long messages? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? What? Yeah, I don't know. That was whack. Why did Automod freaking do that? Sneaky ass freaking Automod. No, I'll just make you a mod. That way you overrule the stinky Streamlabs. Now you have a little wrench next to your name. Okay. I will see you tomorrow.
Due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling? Zerania Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Métadier.
Okay.
Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you... Very well.
Yes, right over here. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. Initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch control. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below, a move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to knot Matinges and Flinders. Wait, so...
Initiate Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Detoxification initiated. What's her name took over? I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The whatever for. We've already, I suppose, some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. I'll be in my office.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Varachnid's calicity as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume being attacked.
Of
and
course,
shot
she's
at.
hiding something. You
Investigator.
think those two exemplars are so hell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is... And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, and who is that you brought with you? Ah, an Auntie's Choice grafted. And someone, another Earth Directorate agent.
Is she talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Since you haven't, I do hope you've reconsidered. Or that I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. Yes, that was terrible. I feel all... There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing. Dear me, I wish I did. But, why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. All right, fair enough. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Investigator? Always account for standard deviation. Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by them, though.
Our Earth... Hello, I've been conversing.
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's Choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time. Not presently, though the Proctor believes that troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation, you suspect me somehow?
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find? I suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they... But still, even the most junior scientist knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the arm... Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what a Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores.
I can speak to the coordinate override. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish...
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of... Part of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you, dear? But if you're still on the fence about me, I shouldn't want to tip you over. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone...
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti. Couldn't take responsibility for nothing.
I mean, they must have believed their plan was flawless. But problems began to mount. Errors started to multiply.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Messy affair, once and for all.
Over here. Ah, finally a favorable happenstance. After the door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier. Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. You could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you. Of course,
Armed and ready.
Why?
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a hero? Well, again, I deep... Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
business.
Doctor's been in there a while.
Alva's been here for how many years?
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Something about that Alva doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
Yes, suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is... Oh, we developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heat tremendous. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
They did me in!
you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Seranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it. This is anecdotal feed. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display. I am...
Always account for standard deviation.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just...
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Yes, certain facts don't quite line up. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher.
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult...
The rumors about your department, if there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for...
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever...
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that. I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise, Cap. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Not that I was relishing the idea. Svoboda has much to answer for.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess.
You can't possibly be party to all this.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor.
Shoot, I didn't
You
even
made your
notice you were
play.
talking.
You
My bad.
lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her string.
Would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but takers and choosers.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
So, well,
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors. The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skill. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? I've an old contact on Cloister I need to look up. Part of a small matter there. Some research the Order considered heretical. Worth restarting, I think. Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it? Well, then.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, I recognize you've done right by us here today.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
Show your work or shove off.
No. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment. That's not... Yes. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated. Auntie's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it despite the fact that we are currently holding back Auntie's forces. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line. Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which include... Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms, and thus, my dilemma. Many, unfortunately. Auntie's human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and in summary, many and varied. Well, that's good advice. I can tell by simply observing you that your combat experience is considerable. I'll take that under advisement. Our analysis shows us that Auntie simply lacks the... However, there is a vanishingly slim... Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Or we could... Now that they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone, correct? Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made reading far more enjoyable and increased the speed of my literary consumption by 14%.
This is the last bastion of control before Gnome. Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's Immutable Mathematics again. I've only read it 4 times.
Give the signal.
Medkit coming your way.
Red assessment priority for coordinates.
Fight on my feet.
Someone register particular.
I'd do it for you.
Took it a few corpse low, Commander.
That is it.
Got eyes on the loop.
Grass ready if you need a house call.
Gotta feed the beast! Need a better spot!
Commander, you're bleeding. Play low, Commander. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Arsenal, Commander! You on Come now! Let's wrap this up!
Anyone else? Here, medic?
Making strides!
Prescription filled. Rats tingling. All You're looking pretty scathed, Commander. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Let me handle this. Commander, you're You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo, if you need it. It's Marisol. Tell me I'm not the only one who gets a chill whenever she's around. Like someone paying my gravesite dues. Reminds me of an instructor I had at the academy. A real hard ass. Have recruits in tears by the end of every day.
That was
Not me, of course.
intense.
She's certainly capable. And I'm glad she's on our side, but reckon we can actually trust her? You haven't changed a whit from the first time I met you. Although, guess that's not saying much. Horizon Point must feel like yesterday to you. Past decade's not been much to write home about, if it makes you feel better. Sorry. Marisol's obviously got her own agenda. We were betrayed by someone with ties to the Order before. I just want to make sure that doesn't happen again. That's for the best, I think. Sure. Oh.
Okay, I need ammo. I need it now.
Timed, my aftermarket parts are primed.
Find another exploding thing. A mine?
Can't remember. Just digging now.
Okay. You find one, you tell me. They explode. The overhead rocks come down. Kill us dead. And if we dead, then can't scrap.
Tom's mine! Get me go-getting again. Back in business.
Reconnoitering.
Hostile ahead. What's the play, Commander?
Joker! Armed and ready. Looks like a fight. Graph's back in business. Graph's raring to go. Time to earn my commission.
Wonder what we'll find in here. Apart from cultists, most likely.
Enter your belt. I'm locked and stocked.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Sounds like he's fighting for his life in there.
Oh no, it's... No. No! There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and why didn't I wash them first? No, I don't...
I'm not laughing, I swear. I just got a tickle in my throat.
doing? What are you doing? Seriously. Oh my god, you're stupid, dude. Knock on that door and ask them to get you a water bottle. Simple as that.
You've never bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Could I get a water bottle? Okay.
Liquidate them! Medical pack, out!
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Wow, what a hard bargain. I think I prefer my odds with a locked door between us.
Have my back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Release me now, you traitors! I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will die horribly, I promise you that!
Architect's balls! That was some fun!
killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Aza. You are? We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught. The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection. No, it does not. Perhaps I will tell you what does, should I ever count you among my few compatriots. There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course. I'm not going to wax poetical with you about my life while there's traitors in serious need of killing. All you need know is that I'm good with a knife. What do you say? Nothing that will live to regret, but it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Sure, Commander. But I'd watch myself around this.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some
There are easier ways to get in a quad workout, Commander.
That's the range, Commander. Oh, this will be glorious. Hope my enthusiasm doesn't get the better of me. Those traitors need to suffer.
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
What are you doing? Go in your bed. Last time I'm gonna say it.
Well, these cultists ain't dumb. First thing you do after seizing an objective is bar the front door. But there's always another way inside.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends!
Is that the apple cider?
What? I didn't drink any.
0.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by...
You can have some of that.
Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her...
There's a cultist behind you! Wait,
yeah.
Surely she isn't with you. No, of course not. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be... And with all those cultists gallivanting about,
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. We soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, people like your friend here have been sowing destruction throughout the... I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized...
Their actions are inexcusable.
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. If I'm still alive in the scan... It was stored nearby. I appreciate...
There's the N-ray scanning device the scientist was talking about.
When all is consumed, all will become equal.
Rough customers. Alive, Commander.
Advancing.
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it... You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override panel. Try not...
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Enemy spotted.
It's a brawl.
Recharge the mayhem!
Practice battlefield medicine.
Do leave at once.
You there. You must leave. Is that a...
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
You're here to stop me. But if I'm stopped, I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and must be. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. No, don't you understand? If my work is forestalled in any way, so many more will suffer. I have been forced to enact measures for self-defense in the wake of these cult. I beg you.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives.
Isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my aggression?
Yeah.
Transcendence. I have power to the architect.
Let's see. We got senseless carnage, invisible cultists, and a trigger-happy, anxiety-ridden scientist. What next? Rampaging cysty pigs? Ain't nothing that surprises me anymore.
Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage. Right.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult...
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans. Fine. Just trying to add some levity into this pathetic creature's drab existence.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. Yet he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Pardon my excitement. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range in the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range. Survived is most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing... I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order. Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional present. They are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding fear for my life has made it difficult to think scientifically. Oh, believe me, this is more
approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. Path ahead is filled with traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please. I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been pursued. That is over. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, there is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacle, if I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the time for talk.
My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
The Order didn't foresee this hostile takeover, huh? Suppose we ought to head to the monastery and send this wily idiot packing.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. I like the cut of your jib, Commander. Extinguishing the life of hierarchs, they were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us.
Ought to keep moving, Commander. Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
Are you all right, Edward? You look a little pale. We
right here.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Thus, if we compare the rates of dust accumulation inside this entity to outside...
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the grand plan. That's how architecture respects your intellect.
Grand Architect! First in... How in the void were you able to call the lift? A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? You seem to be under the mistaken assumption that the Earth Directorate has... I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Before you leave, there's more you should know. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. If this De Vries is responsible, then I agree with your objective. But don't forget the innocents caught in the middle. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. I have full confidence once you go forth as was...
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician.
Okay. I gotta go bed. Good night.